Many people know you as a disguised politician, an educated leader.
First and foremost, I'm not a disguised politician. I am a politician because I hold a full belief that politics define every other aspect of human existence. That is why the African political sage, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, once said that seek ye first the political kingdom, and all others shall be added unto you. What that means is that through politics, we are able to formulate policies on agriculture, what we eat, how we eat it, whether we will be eating imported chicken, or will be eating imported beef, or will be eating imported eggs. It's a matter of political decision. What it also means is that whether we are going to get education that is book related as opposed to practical related, technical and science related is a definition of politics. What it means is if sports will progress, it must take a political decision. If health of our people will be better, if we get good infrastructure, all these things are decisions that the political leadership will have to make. And these are things that human beings need. And so I am not a disguised politician. I'm indeed a politician seeking that through politics I'll be able to transform the social fabric of our people, make the life of our people much more better. But the question is, you know me as a sportsperson, you know me as a chief, and you know me as a politician. But you also come and see that I'm doing farming. I was born into farming. I was born into farming because, as I keep saying, when the relationship between my two parents broke, we who were born in Accra were, as my friend would say, cargoed all the way from Accra in those days to Sankana. The only survival option was for us to do farming. So I used the hoe, I used the cutlass, I used the axe to fell trees, to hook and cut the small ones, and of course to plow or to till the land with my little hoe. And out of that I was able to buy a few things to support my basic education. Having supported my education and now transform myself into becoming who I am, schooling all the way to Laura Secondary School, Tamale Secondary School, all the way to the University of Cape Coast, then the University of Applied Sciences, Berlin. I realized that all these things are academic achievements. But the real achievement and what I can do to impact on our society is that I should expand the vocation of old, where I learned the vocation that sustained me. That instead of using hoe, instead of using the cutlasses and the axe, I can now mechanize my agriculture to serve as inspiration for many young people. And that is why we chose to expand our farm initially from 5 acres to 10 acres. From 10 acres we did 34 acres. From 34 acres we went to 74. And from 74 we did 250 acres. And today we are inching a bit about 500 acres. As you can just see now, that motivation and the drive has compelled me always to come and be in the farm at the start of the season, because I want to see my first crops. I want to see that what I want on the farm is done. And so if you followed me around yesterday, I went buying fertilizer, and then we went buying seeds, we went buying weedicides. And so the first batch of 100 acres, we have been able to procure the seeds necessary for it. We've been able to procure the fertilizer necessary for it. And we have gotten the weedicides that we need in order to do this. What we do know is that technology can change, but the food we eat doesn't change. We'll eat kenke, we'll eat sow, which the houses will call tuo. And when it is hot, they say tuo zafi. We will eat beans. You cannot